So it's going to be a left pattern we do in this neck of the woods. This area is absolutely stunning. Mike G says it's completely
Same here.
smooth compared to the other day. I did
Our plane just wanted to fly.
messing around with settings and tinkering, and yeah, I spent a couple of hours on it yesterday trying to fix it, and it would appear to be it would have appeared to fix itself, kind of. Well, L didn't fix itself, but I fixed it. I'm a genius, and Nvidia released new graphics drivers. I'm sure that helped.
Or where they say usually lean back until a certain temperature on the exhaust, and then notch 2 axes for lubrication.
Gain a bit of altitude. Like this is just, I love this about Microsoft Flight Sim. A whole load of peoples can fly together.
Nope, no freezing. I'm just puttering along at 60 knots. And I'm only at a whatchamacall, only at 500-foot climb.
Flight of the bumblebees.
Yep, got you in sight.
So, like, don't be nervous. If you're new and if this is
this
is your first flight with us, don't be nervous. Like, we're not going to give out. You know, don't be an idiot, or an idiot, as I like to call it. Don't be an idiot, and you'll be grand. But, you know, if you make a mistake, it's totally fine. We're up here for a good time. It's chilled out, relaxed. We're not necessarily following any sort of real-world procedures. We'll behave ourselves as best we can, and help each other out. That's the aim of the game here.
We're just all taking off. That's the one thing I wish they did change on this, though. When you crash, they should make like a big fireball, not just black screen.
Haven't seen them yet. So as we have more aircraft taking off, gonna get ourselves somewhat trimmed out here if we can. The scenery here is amazing. Hide my mush out of the way.
Yeah, myself and who was that? Mando Rick flew to Area 51 the night before.
If you just go down to the kind of left-hand side, down a smidgen.
Yeah, it's just basically just an airport.
And you can type in other airports. It'll appear them on the screen, and you can just select them. And
no, but he was pissed off. He must be a designer because he says he's gonna be remodding it to make aliens and shit.
And we'll make a stop at CYLICAZ 5, and then a final landing. So don't worry. Follow me or don't follow me. It's up to yourselves. So I still think we have 1 or 2 waiting to depart here. Oh, we got a big crew of people here today.
Well, they must have been working on this thing for years. They were probably kept in the know.
We're moderating. Two-tone? I'm two-tone. Hi, I'm two-tone. Yes, I am. And I do thank you very, very much for all the help and support you give me. Joe's Barbecue and Foot Massage is here.
You have Plan G for flight for 20?
Username up in the top right-hand corner. If you click on
Plan G, do you have Plan G for Microsoft Flight 20?
Server selection.
It's a real world map that you can see your plane on the map.
And you should see us.
On the real map, and you can see other aircraft and all that other stuff. Still in beta.
Ed Reed, 100%. Never question your moderating skills.
Multiplayer to all players. Let's see, they're opening it up.
I really appreciate your support, dude. And thank you so much. me the Grand Caravan is going to be under a little bit of pressure trying to.
Yeah, I'm at 80 knots and climbing at 500 feet per minute.
Okay, I do believe we're pretty much all off the ground, and if not, you can catch us. So, guys, if you look at my screen,
did he say a specific altitude, or we're just hugging the mountains?
Which is going to be up through this kind of a valley, or we can go this way, which would be over to the left-hand side. I'm inclined to go this way.
It looks like I'm going to be kamikazing because I'll be coming down to your level.
Colonel Fork says, let's go left.
Yeah.
Left it is. So we're going to go this way.
I'm at 140 knots.
All the way up and along. We get to a bigger mass of water. And I'm rattling this side.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm coming out of the sun. Da, 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 da.
That's pretty cool looking.
I was flying the Series 22 before. That's an interesting aircraft. In here.
Don't forget, guys, if you want to
come up, slow my aircraft down a bit.
We have a Discord channel up and running. If you guys need any help or support, or you just want to share some of your flights and photos or videos, we have to try and keep current with all the news from all the various news sources when it comes to Flight Simulator and X-Plane and all that kind of good stuff. We'd be delighted to welcome you over to Discord.
I'm going for extra points tonight. I'm going to be landing dead stick.
So far, so good.
Yep. Oh, I would have shot Murph right in the belly. Da, 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 da. Oh, that would be.
Aaron Bailey says, what sort of flight plan you got loaded in?
What's your airspeed?
IFR. I know you have no avionics, but if IFR, it's easier to navigate. Yeah, usually. So just with VFR, and this is the magenta line. This is pretty much the route we're taking. But we're kind of just, well, VFR, so we'll fly as close to that as we can. We're right to turn here, Murph. We're going to follow this canyon all the way around.
They're around like 2,900
It'll
feet.
make things a little more challenging than what we're used to. So be mindful of the mountains, guys. They're unforgiving. And it's bumpy.
Oh, sweet. That would be pretty cool.
How many planes flying today, says Jim. I count 20 so far. One or two still to come to the party. Watch those freeways. So if you joined us here for the first time after a long week at the office or school or work or maybe just at home,
my altitude
or maybe
set.
you're not at home, you're all very welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by to visit the channel.
Yeah, you're gonna pay me to live in
unwind and chill out as we
California.
check out some breathtaking scenery here in British Columbia in Canada. We're here, of course, using Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, or FS 2020, or simply Microsoft Flight Sim, or Flight Simulator, or MSFS. So many names, but we all know what it means by now. If you guys are on the fence on whether or not you should pick up this sim, or if you're eagerly awaiting the release on console, I can promise you, it's an absolute game changer.
He must have forgot. Hell yeah, and we're going to CYLI.
Really nice work here by all the other pilots behind me. And don't worry guys, if you're not able to keep it steady, just take your time.
Yeah, CYLI.
The very slow, minute movements of your controls. And if you make a mistake, don't worry about it.
I have
Joe
it.
says first timer at the back of the pack. That's okay, Joe. That's what it's all about. So to make life a little bit easier, my current heading is zoom in here, Murph. Current heading is 340, give or take. Current speed is 160 kilometers an hour. If you're in this Piper Cub or the Savage Cub, we're just under 4,500 RPM on our tachometer. And we're at 3,250 feet, give or take.
Yeah. It's excellent training.
Annalisa is here. Sorry I'm late to your tone. I've been off painting my bedroom with a broken toe. Oh. Annalisa,
Nope, they're to our left, and they're at 3,000. Yeah, they're at 3,200.
Perhaps you're able to kind of, I don't know, make a modification to the dance that'll make it work even better. But happy Friday to you, and thanks for joining us. John J. Rambo is here. Howdy y'all, and Captain Murphy. Hello John, happy Friday to you, my dude. Thanks for joining us. Mike G says, try and paint first the next time. It's much easier.
Yeah, I just turned off my own. The autopilot's not that good in this thing. Once you get up to altitude, it's good.
Some really nice flying here, guys. We have a number of C-152s, a number of Cubs. I'm unsure, is that a Cirrus or is it one of the...
Well, you know what it does? He makes changes and altitude changes without even saying anything.
Doing phenomenal work keeping at this speed. T-Guy says it's a diamond. So we're pretty much just going to follow on this ravine here the whole way. As you can see, it'll open up after a little while to a much larger river, almost like lakes in fact. We'll handrail them all the way around to our first stop.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Tanner is here. Good evening. Happy Friday to you, my dude. Many thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys are all keeping very well on this Friday.
He said he was doing 160.
Marcantella says, Murph, wouldn't it be cool if they put a few Sasquatch walking around down there? That can be done, Mark. That can be done.
Gotta be doing 60.
snow-capped mountains in the distance.
Alright, I'm all trimmed out and should be right on your tails now. The freaking autopilot was going crazy. I was just getting it ready, and it was like setting my vertical pitch too high. In real life? Oh, New York.
It's hilarious. You be sitting there, and you always have the urge to go.
Really? Because some people said I sound like I'm from the south.
Whenever you look at another plane, it's like. It's like if you ever see a sheep. Stormtalker is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Do you ever notice that if you're on your own or even with someone else?
Yeah.
You see like a sheep and you walk over to it and you go, meh. Or if you see a cow, you'll tend to go,
order, pilot, order.
Whoa. That guy
Order.
must be cow.
Water. Well, the girl did ask me to kiss her where it smells, so I took her to Jersey and I kissed her.
That jokes. They absolutely are. Don't act like you're not impressed.
Hell no.
Look at the scenery.
And what altitude are you at?
Next airport we're landing at is Charlie Yankee, Lima, India. Lillooet, or Lillooet. Someone said it earlier on, I still can't pronounce it. But that place. This place. Aaron Bailey says it looks like Aspen from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
Quick checking our fuel. We're going good.
It's beautiful scenery.
The guy says where the beer flows like wine.
Well, with the virus and everything, this is keeping a lot of pilots' skills up to date. Oh, snap.
There goes Maverick and Goose.
Oh, that's lovely.
Nicely done. We've got to work on some, not tonight now, but some other night. I might start a few closed group sessions and we'll do some aerobatics. I like that idea about, you know, working on like doing some sort of an air show if you can. Martin Gorman says, newly started Canada was taken over by Flair Airlines. Ryan Tanner says, can you join the flight?
That is definitely a lot of flying, for
Ryan
sure.
Tanner, you can join the flight, dude. Just make sure you have multiplayer settings to all. There's always one, isn't there? Make sure you have multiplayer settings to all, and you're on the North Europe server. Does that club not have a floater type carburetor? The engine should have died. Maybe not simulated. Yeah, maybe not. And also, I don't know how these can kind of fly inverted.
My
There's no
God, look at all these planes.
On your lights, man.
Same thing.
Aiden Darley Aviation is here. How are you? Late again. I hope you're a good day. Where are you off to? So we're in Canada. We're flying in British Columbia. We took off from Pemberton. We're heading up to Lillooet.
That's very smart.
Which is Charlie Yankee Lima, India. Robbie Kane is here. He says, stop the plane. I need to pee. Good
Not for here, right? They haven't done that yet.
I hope you brought a water bottle. Luna says, I did try the chocolate thing with your Murph.
I have the Quest. I have the Quest, and I just pre-ordered the Quest 2. I love my original Quest.
Yeah, like once they start releasing some of the more maybe military aircraft, the air show thing is going to be cool. So I saw it over on DCS. So if we had like, I don't know how to do it yet, but we will.
Well, I think they didn't make the same mistake like they did with the Quest and ran out.
I would love to get like the group flight going, and that could be like an aerobatic team. Then we can have a couple of solo people if they want. You know, they can fly in various aircraft, anything for like even the A320. They do that, right? And then some of the military aircraft, that would be awesome. Plus, I would love to see when helicopters get released. So we can have kind of
I'm trying to move it. I'm going to try to move into that slot right next to you.
Maybe stream it or record it and then put together a video, you know, like 30 or 40 minutes long, maybe, and we can all watch it. Kate Napper says, would you be classed as an idiot if you used something like a Boeing 737?
Oh yeah, formation flying.
Yes, you would. Or as I like to call them, an Aegis. But each to their own.
Right behind you.
DMG says, I did the first bush flying challenge leg, but it's not marked as completed. It's something I have to do. No, once you kind of follow the, well, when I say the waypoints, but like once you find each area and land at the correct airport, you should be sound. Hey,
God, I'm getting bounced around big time back here.
That, I'll be buying the 139. Kenneth Roth says, ooh, formation in gazelles. That would be class. Luna says, I would love to do an air show. Yes, it's an idea. Like, let us get cracking on this idea. We can have, like, you know, the first annual. Yeah, well, I'm going to go with it. The first annual two-tone Murphy Air Show. Because why not, right? Hey, guys. God Border Collie says, how about a virtual Oshkosh? I like that too. 7490 has become a member. Many thanks, my dude. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I don't know. People donate to them.
Oshkosh, Colonel Fork has mentioned that before. We want to do a bit of flying. We also want to do it with air traffic control. We're going to take off from multiple different airports. Usually somewhere kind of 30 or 40 minute flight time away from Osh, and do some landings there. That would be awesome. So we're going to follow this lake, then a little bit of a river, and then another lake over to the right hand side here. Dagger Gaming is here. Good evening to you. He says, hi Murph, how are you? All good, my friend. Happy Friday. We've made it to the weekend. Danny Doyle says, go upside down. I can't, Danny. I'll spill me drink. Luna says, that would be perfect for me. I'd love to show off my skills. 100%. Not only that, we can rate each performance. This thing is just gathering legs. So with the said air show, we can make it a competition. So we can have different categories. We can have like a group flight, solo flight, you know, best military, best chopper, and best commercial. And I don't know how big or small it'll be, but like, we don't want to spend too much time at it, but certainly it will be awesome.
What the frick is up with my aircraft? It keeps on diving to the left.
On the highway to heaven. Nice. Dagger Gaming says, it's the weekend. Yay, my birthday is in 3 days. Nice. Happy birthday in 3 days, Dagger. Danny Doyle says, what am I drinking? I'm drinking an Irish.
Yeah, I'm just going to manual fly and just trim it out myself.
It sounds awfully like Shayleys. Benny P is here. He says, good evening, Murph. Hey, Benny. Happy Friday, my dude. Chippy A says, Mrs. Chippy asked if she can judge the best chopper. Yes. Yes, she can. Kevin Lynn says, bringing up the rear. I have no idea how I'm keeping up with you guys. G4 says, same weekend as the Cosford Sim Show. Batman says, you're welcome, young Murphy. Just waiting on the joystick and then hopefully join for some flights. Dude, you will be most welcome. Ed Reese says, as a former ATC reworld, I can do ATC for a fly-in, Murph. Oh, 100%, that'd be amazing, dude. Like, a lot of us are still in figuring out air traffic control stage. But give it a bit of time. I'm sure we can get some of the basics. 100%. Master Gamer says, just out of curiosity, do you have the London City Pack? Yes, I do. The one from Allbex. Yep, I got that one.
That's some pretty good music today.
Kate Lambert says, it could be called Two-Ton Murphy's Flying Circus of Big Aegis. It lights, because what's the point of having it on paper? I like that. Neon, flashing neon strobe lights. Aaron Bailey says, other brands are available. Bailey's, I can say, because that's my surname.
I'm following myself on the, what is it, Plan G. If you want, I can give you the file. I have the file. And it's basically easy. You just put it in its own folder,
right.
install it. You might have to install like Microsoft Runtime, whatever it is. And then what you do is I just create a shortcut to put on my desktop. And then you start it up. And then once you once you start your sim up, then you click the connect button and you'll see your plane pop up on the map.
Ed Reed says, just a poll. Do you guys like what you're watching? Yes or no? Be mindful, I get very emotional. Aidan Darley says, I fly over Galway with a plane with a message in the back saying, Two-Ton Murphy flying circus of Big Egypts. Tickets now on sale. Nine says, the view is almost out of Fjording, Norway. Yeah, it's beautiful up here, isn't it? And I have to say, guys, I'm really impressed that you're flying. Some excellent formation stuff here.
You must have not seen me nosediving for the mountain.
Aaron Bailey says, maybe a future update could be where random animal appearances occur, not in set regions. Yeah, so how they implement them at the moment, they kind of use them as a custom scenery fixed to a lat long. There's always one. Jones Barbecue says, my flight simulator only loaded in now. You're so far ahead. Don't worry, my dude. You can jump to the next airport if you want and meet us up there. CYLI is the IK code. We're very close to it. We'll be there in a couple of minutes.
Oh, for like the rudder?
The lake you're flying over is Seton Lake. Cool.
Oh, how do you do that?
Gabriel Dillon says, goes to show how much I know, I'm in front of you. Gordon is here. How's it going, my dude? Looking good there on the world map. Lots of green plains. Javaku is here. How's it going, my dude? Happy Friday. Mark Intellis says, Murph, is the sim capable of talking with people you're flying with? Not at the moment. I was working on a little something myself, similar to like VATSA, whereby you can tune in your radio frequency and it would open up a voice chat with aircraft that are close by on a specified server. And I've been talking
I'm trying to figure out just with the autopilot what the frick is going on with this damn thing.
Hold fast. You won't need to do that. So
I'll turn that crap off because something's obviously wrong with it. Maybe the patch broke it.
But it is something they are working on. Don't know when it'll be out, but they're aware of it.
I got you. I'll come up on your right wing. Go left a little bit.
Robbie Kane says, great driving, my dudes. I agree. So guys, if you want to share links or stuff like that, probably not best do it in the chat. By all means, if you want to jump over
Jack
to Discord,
Poe, whatever his name
that
is,
would be the place for that. Because we have to be mindful of the younger-eared audience, and we try and keep this family-friendly at all times, if you know what I mean. So maybe bear that in mind. This is going to be interesting. So, we have to go through this narrow pass here, and then we got to be careful because when we come alongside, we got to turn left and then right down into the airport.
Yep. Diving again. This joystick that I have is so as old as dirt.
Any of you ever fly a remote control plane? No. Aidan Darley says, was in school today and I heard the bell 206 from Weston, looked out the window and the teacher gave out for me being distracted and I was like, this helps me concentrate. I actually saw that bell fly over yesterday, I think. A beautiful looking machine. They're old, but like they're nice. They're really nice.
Roger that. And we're 5 miles from the airport.
This is a kind of a narrow pass, all right. Really nice flying this evening, my dudes. Well done. You're all doing a great job keeping up, or keeping down.
Good.
In particular, the Cessna Grand Caravan. That can't be easy. What are we doing? About like 19 knots? Dare says, I flew RC planes for the last 22 years. Cool. I remember years ago back in Baldonnel, there used to be like the Irish model or flying model club. That used to be brilliant.
Sticking my hand out and waving.
Murph, they hurt. Max says, listening to the stall morning.
Nice shot.
Constantly.
Nice flyby.
Now this airport is interesting because you'll see it ahead of us. It's actually on a ridge, as in it's high up off the ground. It's no Sedona, but it's nice. Danny, because you're asking us all night, I'm going to do a barrel roll, so don't flip out, right? Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? And no one else flip out. Oh God, there goes my drink. And Huey and Ralph are present. Huey! Ralph? Huey and Ralph. Okay guys, you know the drill. I'm going to go down for a landing first. Keep your spacing. Don't start your final approach until I say ready. If that's okay with you.
I would do his drink if he flipped it upside down. I keep on hearing that song, Convoy. We got a convoy.
This place is nice.
Do you have a valve index? Oh, that's the one with the recognizes all your fingers.
Very good aerobatic planes in this sim.
Little bird.
And like, you know, cool. You can do negative G pushovers, you can do positive Gs, you can do barrel rolls, you can do half barrel twists, you can do figure eights, you can do, you know, spins and slips and do all sorts of cool stuff.
I just saw you to my...
Hold on. Murph, says Mark.
Well, Murphy's going to now. Well, there you are. I see you.
Nice, isn't it? Beautiful. Heat is here. He says, how about Alberta soon? Cool. Courtly Dust 04 is here. What's up, Murphy? Happy Friday, my dude. Many thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a good one. I have a little bit of chop, but it should be okay. Right, Murph, you're very high, but it's okay. There's a lot of runway. Heat is from Calgary. Nice one, dude. You have an amazing looking country. It's absolutely stunning. As in, like, it's ridiculously stunning. But you already knew that.
Trim is ridiculously sensitive.
Runway 14. This is going to be sporty. Lead off some of the speed. Not to flaps out. Gently does it, gently does it. And we're down. Bring our flaps back in here.
I see you. Killing my motor on my approach. Let's set up.
Okay. Avionics off. We'll just turn everything off. Continue. As it all shuts down. Now hopefully nothing breaks. We want to turn on the labels so we know who's doing what. One or two have landed, but that's okay. We won't hold it against you. Ah, the dang camera doesn't work. That's annoying. Okay, we'll just do it this way, shall we? Spaceman is down, as is Travel. We have Fugos and Merlin Flyer inbound.
Uh-oh, me and the music, you know it's time for landing.
Nice, guys.
Yep.
Erlansky on the approach. We can see Fugos here.
Oh,
Merlin
nice.
Flyer a little bit higher, as is Coley 205. He lines up the approach. It's looking good. Oh, there's butter. Yep, there's lots of butter. Nicely done. Merlin Flyers inbound. Erlansky coming in as well. As Frugo side-tails it out of there.
So many people there, I can't even see the runway.
If you can go on past me a bit. Nicely done, Erlansky. Joe Blow is there. Coley's going for a go around. Merlin Flyer is down. Formed Meteor coming in. Looks nice, as is Piat coming in the Grand Caravan. Great landing there from Formed Meteor. Nicely done. Oh, and Risk, Mountain Biking Rules, the Mandaric, and Chippy Arnold. Watch your spacing, dudes.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
It's a kangaroo landing gear. Papa Joe B inbound, as is SD Bama. We're looking good. Joe Blow is down. Astro coming in. Sir Blackie a lot.
Runway in sight.
Nicely done. Globe Tapestry coming in. Little bit of a bounce. It's like landing on the moon. Hayden says it's like the M6 toll going into Dublin. We have Coley 205 and Nudos on the way in. Oh! Call me 205.
Yeah, I'm coming in. I just killed my motor.
It's like Ludos is flying a kite. He's defied physics before. He's doing it again. Philip Breen has landed. Nicely done. Black Ice Gabe is here as well. Kean Ever says, shameless plug. It didn't go too well for alcohol. Oh, poor El Herbie. Colonel Fork made that look way too easy. We have a casualty. Man down. Medic!
All right, I'm heading over to you.
Down.
Oh shit! You know what? I don't even think you saw my goddamn landing. I landed with no engine.
Yeah, we got one or two glitches, but who cares, right? All right, we're good to go again, guys. Emily is the medic. Herbie is repaired. Great work. Medic!
There's too many people. I don't even see where the hell you are.
Tommy Wig says, imagine someone bringing a 747 to this tiny airport. Oh, I could imagine it. All right, we're good to go again. Our flight continues. That's kind of strange. Colonel Fork says someone crashed an A320 when I was on final. Alrighty, okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to have to restart my stuff. But that's okay. So guys, bear with me for a moment.
I can't. You didn't even see me land dead stick. I landed with no engine.
And jump into here, shall we? I dislike when the drone. I dislike when the drone camera doesn't work.
Are you there? Did I lose you?
But that was a lot of fun. Okay, we still got a couple more places to go this evening. So our departure runway is CYLI. Now we're heading over to a place called Cache Creek. CAZ5.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Gardy says,
what?
Please tell me that I can play with you when I'm on Xbox One when it comes out for it.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
yes, you can. 100%.
Yeah. Back in 2 seconds.
Could have been worse. Gabriel Dillon says, Black Ice Gabe has to go. Really enjoyed my first flight with you guys. And my best landing ever. Nice one, Gabriel. Fantastic landing, dude. And yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers, dude. As we have a simulator starting up in the background. Fugros, great flight. Thanks, Murph. My pleasure, my dude. When I say it's Cash Creek, I think it's Cash Creek. Oh, yeah.
I will make this flight, but I'll probably be a few minutes behind you.
Sadaka is here. He says, just want to say I'm really
I want to dump
enjoying
some chemicals in my pool.
Many thanks, my dude. Happy Friday to you.
I'll be right back.
Cheers. There's noises coming from everywhere, and now nowhere. Ed Reed says, nice. So we're going to get booted back in a few moments. Maz C888 says, that was my first group flight. Thanks, Murph. A lot of fun. You're more than welcome, dude. And don't worry, you know, if you're heading off, head off, and we'll see you the next time. And thanks a million for stopping by. Or if you just want to take a break from flying, we're still doing more multiplayer flights. Now, before we go, need to change a couple of settings. Aircraft selection, weight and balance. Oh, there's so many planes here. Let's see here. Bear with me, just get all my settings up and running. Remember, guys, if you're going to join the server, we're on the North Europe server, just make sure you're using the standard stock liveries and aircraft. Don't use any custom repaints or different aircraft. It will crash the sim. So, yeah. Someone's in a 7-4, there's always one. Yeah. And Daddy says, Murphy, don't really know if you can relate, but have you ever had a tractor and think it's an aircraft? Because it happened to me many times. Margaret Gomer says, Murph, just bought a Rutsy gaming chair tonight. Nice. You will enjoy it. They're very good. Many thanks, Joseph, for the subscribe. Cheers, my dude. Thank you so very, very much. So, let's see. Give the stream a few seconds to boot up here. You can hear some people's. Oh yeah, they're all here. They're all here. Just make sure there's no custom liveries, guys. Thank you. Coley205 says, gotta go now. Thanks, Murph. No problem, Coley. We'll catch you the next time. Benny P says, actually, I'm wondering how everyone is following the stream on YouTube while flying multiplayer. I just use my phone to follow the stream. I find this easier than a split screen. Cool. Jones asks, will I be streaming tomorrow? Yeah, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, guys, whoever is in the 7-4, if you wouldn't mind terribly, not being in the 7-4, because you're kind of killing the frames for some of the guys. As outlandish as it looks. It does look outlandish. So our flight plan. We're taking off from here. Then we're going to go up to here. And then we're going to land over here. So, not terribly long left. Now our flight from here, it's not as simple as just, Asher will go over the mountains, shall we? We kind of have to cut we have to cut a shortcut through. So when we take off, we're going to head north, and then kind of head east, south, east, and then south again. So we're going this way. Alrighty, that's the plan. Let's see how that turns out, shall we? Many thanks to the person who's in the 747. Soon we'll go up in 747s, guys. That'll be an interesting stream. We'll do a couple of 747s flying around the place. We're starting in CYLI. So I'm going to refill my cup. Because that's what I do. So bear with me. We'll jump back to you in a mo. Sit tight, don't worry, we're not going anywhere. There's always one. Alright, okay. Yorkshire's here. So what are the flaps for? When you land, you say, give it a notch of flaps. New to flight sim. So you've flaps on your wings, right? Basically, what your flaps do, in most aircraft, they expand the area of the wing to basically allow the plane to travel at a much lower speed whilst still remaining somewhat stable, if that makes sense. So with your flaps down, it means you can achieve a much slower speed without the air rushing under the wing and then suddenly stopping, causing a stall. A stall is where there's not enough, lift. You'll drop. So that's why you would use your flaps. So on a short field, a notch of flaps would help you because it means you will achieve flight or climb or lift at a slower speed. But we're getting into physics now, so give it an hour and I'll know more about physics. My dad flew as a passenger on Air Force One once. His best friend's friend was one of the pilots. Nice! John Fjord says, I reckon I can get over these mountains, said every pilot ever who didn't. No, I don't think we'll get over these. Feel free to try, though. Battery on. Clear prop. Got a good start on our engine. Avionics coming on. Got a transponder on here as well. I'm unsure, guys. Is it 7,000 up here, or is it 1,200? Maybe 7,000. We shall see. Anyway, time to get boogieing on here. Choke. In you go. $1,200 is okay for Canada. Okay. Okay, 1,200 it is. Okay, guys, ready when you are. Let's just get airborne, shall we? We're kind of scattered throughout the field. But it's good. It's grand. It's 1,200 in Canada. Okay, cool. There's no real method here. We're just going to boogie on out. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get to it. Irish style driving. You keep left. Vulture Squadron. Yeah, it's just like, let's get vertical. To be honest, it's uncontrolled, and we'll probably be waiting about an hour if we're waiting for everyone to get airborne, so yeah, it's grand. So we want to be heading in this direction because we're going to sneak up.
All doing rolling patterns?
But I'll hang on for you guys, don't worry.
Okay.
I don't think I need to hang on for you. You guys are doing great already.
Yeah, it's okay.
This scenery is just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, we taking off to the... I'm just trying to see where... I'll follow you. Oh my god, can you imagine that? Oh, and you just nosedive into the runway. Yeah.
Daniel M198 is here. Hey Murph, sorry I'm late. How was your Friday? Hello Daniel. Happy Friday to you, my dude. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, my Friday's been good. Busy day at the office. All is good. It's Friday. We've made it to the weekend.
Alright, I'm gathering speed.
I got day, my dude.
About a good gas. Oh, I got plenty of gas. I had like 80% in.
They're like fireflies in the background, all the different lights. Re71 has
Fair
just
speed,
subscribed.
yeah.
Many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome along. Happy Friday to you.
I'm like at 55. I'm like I got
Right, so this is going to be
mixture all the way in. It's my freaking joystick settings. It changed. I am. No.
So we'll be taking kind of a hard right-hand sweep around.
I'm getting faster.
River. To about here. And brake off to the right and down. Then we're going to turn left. And then we're going to turn right. Daniel says, good.
Yeah, it should be. I'm at 2,000 right now.
Fridays, I like.
Okay.
Oh, it's bumpy. Mike is here. How's it going?
He loves Guinness.
Kane Leffert says, Two-Tone Murphy's Flying Circus of Aegis. Audition's now open.
Yeah, I got my airspeed climbing now. Okay, I'm at 3,000, 75 knots, and 500 feet climb.
This is some really nice scenery here now. Joseph says this must be beautiful in the snow. Oh yeah. Check out the shadows on the ground. Look, that's awesome looking.
Same here. Yep, I'm climbing 3,500. This is real nice. Trembling like crazy.
Fountain Valley. Says Samuel Weeks. This place looks amazing. Ken Leffert says, do the mountains actually have an effect on the wind in the sim? Yep, 100%. Mike says, wouldn't like driving them roads under the influence.
I see vacuum. I'm looking for you.
It's super bouncy here.
Where are we going to? How long is this flight? Super low.
Betty P says, regarding the new VR sets, as the new Oculus 2 comes out, I start to hesitate as I was thinking to buy the HP or the HP Reverb G2. Which one should I go for? Hard to know. Obviously, I'm going to wait until I see a couple of reviews. How do they benchmark? How do they work with the new 3000 series cards? How are they going to work with the new AMD cards? I think more research is required. Mike says, has the turbulence effect been improved with the latest patch?
Oh,
I
crap.
haven't really noticed it, actually.
Oh, there you are. Now I see you.
They have added more vibrations and stuff to some of the smaller GA aircraft. Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, that would not be good. I am cruising at 2,800 feet.
This scenery up here is off the hook.
Yep, me too.
Do you think that Microsoft Flight Sim will be the future for trainee pilots? Obviously, once the majority of the bugs are gone. It's definitely the future for flight simulators. Yes, there is a bit of work to be done in terms of, you know, the fidelity of avionics and systems and whatnot, but in terms of what Asobo and Microsoft have achieved, you know, I'm fairly certain the entire planet is capable of allowing you to fly VFR. You can identify all the areas. That in itself is amazing. So we're going to be rambling over to the right hand side of this canyon here, guys.
Oh yeah, look at all these planes.
Tom says it looks even better with snow. Cool. I don't believe it.
Touched your wheel.
So we're going to cut in this way and follow it all the way around.
Meow.
So we zoom in here. And we bounce back around to the left.
Oh, he's got their flaps down, trying to slow down. Oh, there you are.
That read says
Right at my
2000,
1
the Pro
o'clock.
version was actually approved for flight training in the USA back in the early 2000s. Cool. Like I think X-Plane 11 has some FAA certification.
And when you take a shot, does it capture the screen names? Oh, okay.
Tommy Week says, I have Google Maps on another tab to look where you're flying right now. Right now, you're over the village of Pavilion. Nice. Very pretty up here. That's some really nice flying there, guys.
And I'll come back around.
So we're at about 3,500 feet, 160 kilometers per hour in the aircraft, about 4,500 RPM on our tachometer.
I think they broke the autopilot.
Any news on the fitted kitchen? No.
I think so, because when I just set the altitude to hold it, it freaking automatically goes to vertical speed. Yep, so I think they broke the shit.
Sit-hand Paddle says, hey bro, any suggestions for the A320?
Are you in the front?
So there's like a custom version of it available. The X, I think it is, or A320X, or 3X, I think. If you just go onto the
crap.
MSFS add-ons, do a search for that, you see it in there. That's like a freeware project. The guys are trying to add a whole lot of features to the default A320. It looks impressive so far.
That's good.
Jimmo says, do we now need to thank Mrs. Murph for letting you out to play with your citmates? Probably yes. Annalisa, thanks, Mrs. Two-Tone. Mind the mountains, Murph. They hurt. They really hurt. Thanks, let's go.
We're going to a CAZ5.
Drew says, not a fan of the A320's fly-by-wire, makes flaring difficult. Yeah. Like, to be honest, I prefer kind of the GA aircraft anyway. That's just my forte. I just have more enjoyment out of them. I think they're more interesting. Some of the big jetliners like the 737s and A320s and upwards, they're kind of like buses. These are more like pickups and sports cars. Now, notwithstanding that, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy flying a long haul or even kind of medium short haul flight in an airliner. But what we're experiencing here tonight, you just don't get this in the jets. Users 1 is here. He says, wow, what a view. It's stunning, isn't it? Annalisa says, and let's not forget the widowers. Kidnapper says, Mrs. Murphy must be gone demented, which is shouting obscenities at an imminent object every second night of the week. Drew says, gotta do those landing challenges though. Yeah, some of them are pretty cool. Thanks says, I love the aircraft of Century of Flight version. Love to have them back. Tommy says, have you ever thought of streaming a long-haul flight? Yeah, I can do, but like, I leave that to the more capable guys. Captain Canada has, he's amazing streams. He does like really long flights.
Oh, and I just crashed because the fucking thing was messed up.
You know, the AIRAC data is going to be current. The weather behaves itself, and the avionics work. I'll be all over it. Sid says, after the update, all the functions are broken, like the FMC navigation. They've actually fixed most of them with the patch. Now, there are still a couple of bugs hanging around, but I think it's kind of personal preference. Less pilot, more computer operator, says Ivan.
Yeah, I'm really noticing that some things are broken.
You know, like once you set autopilot and you have your step climbs and you know your flight plan is logged and ATC have you for IFR, the cruise can
How do I get? Oh, I gotta do world.
Especially if you're like 2 or 3 hours or worse, 5 or 6 hours.
Like I turned off developer before, and developer pops on by itself.
I just realised I'm the last behind. Slow down.
Yeah, the freaking autopilot's broken. And it just crashed. That was the first.
Okay,
this is the first time that my Microsoft ever crashed.
This bit of a mountain. Sid says, why are you not using face cam? Well, I can, but it kind of gets in the way of the nice scenery. Don't you agree? John Morris is here. Good evening. He says, hi, beautiful fight tonight, much better than what's on the telly. Check out all the shadows there, look, on the ground. They're awesome looking.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice.
Oh dear.
They'd be pissed off if they broke the autopilot because I use that to fly VOR to VOR.
Jimmo says, I tell you mate, this is way better than I had expected and can only get better. I agree.
In Canada, right? Alright. I should be able to easily find you guys. Yeah. Right in there. Can't believe you missed my dead stick landing. I mean, I cut the motor. What the hell? It was completely dead, and then I landed, and then literally I had to start it back up again to get off the runway.
I hope you're keeping well. If you're new here, you might
all you gotta do is freaking set the autopilot in, but I set the autopilot, my plane goes into a nosedive.
We also have a Discord gone into the chat there as well. This way, and then back down again. I think. Let's have a look here. That should put us pretty much straight on the nose.
Yeah, he's using the GPS and VOR. I don't know if he's doing VOR. I don't think so. Alright, should be joining right back with you guys.
Let's get to 100 before the end of the stream. Cool, dude. Colin Fork says, I can only imagine what people on the ground will be thinking seeing all these little planes flying overhead. They probably think a crazy invasion is happening. A little bit bumpy as we fly between the valleys. Bit of snow on the ground.
Have you guys in sight? Yeah, should be coming up.
Bob says, Murph, did you get rid of the stuttering? I did, Bob.
Target inside.
Hours yesterday trying to figure it all out, and got a bit of assistance from some nice peoples. So far, so good. We did it, guys. We got 100 likes. Thank you so very, very much. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you all very, very much. Awesome. Well, that's kind of strange and odd. Uh-oh. The sim is misbehaving. Ah, there we go. It fixed itself. There'll be gremlins.
Oh, look at the shit on his screen. Got some shit popping up in his face.
Cop says, I've seen that as well. Always short of some tangling legs. The Flintstone planes. Oh God, there's no one in there. Don't be alarmed, it's quite okay. It could be worse. I'm not quite sure how, but it could be worse. It's a self-flying plane. Or self-flying plane, rather. Yes. Francesco Clement has just subscribed. Many thanks. Happy Friday, my dude. Thanks for stopping by, and many thanks for the support. Cash Creek.
I did a couple flights at night.
Rotoplane. Developer Chief. All of the above. They just stepped out to get some coffee. They're grand.
This kind of reminds me of like Arma 3 when they had stuff working and they would make a patch and update and they would break a lot of shit. Like military, well, hello, you know, real life.
Stuart Payne says, Murph, have you updated the 182? Not since the second patch, actually, Stuart. Have you? And if you did, please tell me they fixed the starting issue. Steve35 says, what's for dinner, Murph? Oh. Well, I've been behaving myself for the last 2 weeks because I'm on a whole eat less today than what you did yesterday kind of thing. Arsenal 011 is now following. Many thanks, dude. You're very welcome along. So dinner tonight was the finest nuggets of chicken.
I've done VR
That's pretty much it.
games like that. It's pretty cool. I just use my headset. I plug my headset into it.
But it's not really a diet. It's just like it's more of a will you behave yourself? Runway in sight.
Nice.
Right, guys, you know the drill. Allow me to get on the ground first. Wait until I say we're good to go, and then we'll be good to go.
You get the stereo effect. I mean, if you play Arma 3 and you have a headset on, you're gonna feel the bullets go past your ears.
Issue thingy is now sorted. The climb ratio is also improved. Autopilot doesn't try to kill you either. Cool. Have they done anything with the sounds? Diet equals light beer. Jimmo says, have you tried the meal replacement diet? Replace one meal with one drink. It's a method I use. Copster says, Murph, what was the main cause of the stuttering? Basically, they've tweaked a couple of things with the rendering engine. They were looking for some optimization. And some of the coding, I kind of ignored that in my rendering. So,
oh, snap.
My workaround was I adjusted some of my clock speeds on both the GPU and the CPU.
I do not see Murphy. Am I flying with a different group?
Permissions of programs in the background. Sure says there's a lot of updates in the content manager. Cool, I'll check them out, dude. No sound improvements yet. Still sounds like a 4-cylinder with a broken exhaust. That's never good.
I'm at 5. That's so weird. I flew. Okay. Okay.
Hide the cheesy music for a moment while we try and put this on the ground. Lots of turbulence. Yes, yes there is. A little bit shaky.
Yeah, they definitely broke shit with the freaking autopilot. Oh, I see Murph. I see him now.
Lead the speed. A little bit of a bounce. We'll take it.
Well, and what's your stream?
Alrighty, onto the grass here, Murph. Get out of their way.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely watch it.
Okay, guys, bear with me. I want to go to this and turn these off.
Same here.
Continue. Okay, let's go into general and traffic. Get our name tags back on. Aha, we have our cameras working. Right, guys, almost there. Bear with me now. Do-do-do-do-do.
I think I did that before I hit the button.
These are on. These are on. These are on.
No dead stick landing for me again. Even though it's easy, but you know what? I want to like make it in there. Get off the runway quick.
C63 SLR. Nicely done, my friend. Mr. Flight Sim 2020. A little bit of a bounce. Nothing to be worried about. I forgot the face cam for dramatic effect. The Berko Flyer.
At runway in sight, it is at 150.
Oh, the Berko Flyer is down. That looks very, very nice. Formed Meteor inbound. oh. Flare, flare. Walton's is here.
I thought it's time of day. Nighttime is better.
Here comes Pate. Nicely done. He's down. Here comes Como. Jason Day has subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome along. Ah, double landing together. 3 landings together. Spaceman 11. Nicely done, my dude. Merlin Flyer, Papa Joe B, Chippy Arnold.
Pick up.
Chasman and Astro coming in together. Looks awesome, guys.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a float.
Glum Tapestry. A little bit of a bounce. If anyone's going to do this, it's going to be Jack Barrow. Chuck Norris fears Jack Barrow. And Phil Green. Nicely done. Here comes Ludus. And Tam.
And this is like on Oshkosh.
There's Harvey. On risk. Nicely done. ST Bama. Nope. Mind your braking, dude.
I'll come over to see.
He's down.
That dude just crashed.
Wayne Papadopoulos says, can anyone join right now, or is it a closed flight? Anyone can join. Just make sure you don't use any custom or third-party liveries or aircraft. Just use the bot standard.
Have you ever played Neo's VR?
Wayne Tanner says, we'll leave now. Thanks for letting us join in. Really good fun.
It's like, I don't know, are you familiar with VR chat? I'm looking. There you are. I see you. And have you ever hear of a game called Second Life?
CA Z5.
Well, it's like this. Neo's is like Second Life and VR chat having a baby on steroids.
That's a lot of people. It's chock-a-block. It's a total grid.
That way it ain't ghost you.
Okay. This is our second last stop of the night. Our next flight will take us from here up to a place called Cayers. C-Y-K-A.
Beautiful area.
That's the plan. So what I'm going to do, I have to restart my system.
C-Y-K-A?
Restart my sim. Only because, well, We're getting all sorts of kind of artifacts and stuff coming in. So, bear with me. Ed Reed says, awesome lineup, guys. I have to say, the skill levels have improved. Looks absolutely fantastic, guys. Nicely done and well played.
Yep, I'm doing it right now.
Drew says it's called Kamloops. Yeah, I can't even read my own writing. It's C-A-M, Kamloops. Thanks, Drew.
Oh yeah, that's nice shots.
Nothing new with Murphy making a fool of himself. You know the drill. Philip says, restarting the game won't be long. Turning down the graphics, too many people makes it laggy. Yeah. Walton says, I for one have started to avoid the water.
Can do that. You mean from your screen?
Yeah. Walton's learned the hard way. It was unfortunate. A damn good pilot. Super pilot, really great. Didn't like the water. It's okay. But he made it.
Yeah, same here.
So our last flight of the evening will take us from Cache Creek over to Kamloops. And it's not terribly far. Annalisa says, he's just a Sully. I see what you did there. That was a great movie. Can anyone recommend very good aviation movies? Obviously, you're going to have your Top Gun, your Hot Shots, your Flight. I watched the other one. It was a
where'd you post it?
With your man who was in... What's the name of that movie that, like, everything turns upside down? And they can move stuff around? You know, what's it called? Not Inception. You know, to go to sleep in the dream. And they can move stuff around. It used to be in like Third Rock from the Sun. No, not cute. Oh, Air Force One, yeah, that's good. Those magnificent men, the flying machines. Inception, Jamfjord, Inception.
Oh, yeah, no, like I said, those gauges you can turn off.
Inception. I was saying Interstellar. It's like, that's not right.
There you go.
Late is the hour.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, I just forgot how to turn the damn thing off.
Do it all over again. Remember, guys, if you're joining us in the group flight, make sure only use the default aircraft default
it goes crazy.
Liveries. Don't use third-party paint schemes, liveries, or skins. Not that I don't like them, but it actually breaks my sim.
That's good, man.
And that's never good. So many planes. PC Sailor is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Happy Friday to you. You're very, very welcome along. Kamloops, about a 25-minute flight. This is our last flight of the evening. Interstellar is damn good, to be fair. It is. My dad's favourite film is Flight of the Navigator. Ooh, haven't seen that. Con Air. Airplane. Airplane, yeah. That's what, like, yeah. They're very good. The airplane movies. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a button, don't mind me. And when I found it... Yeah, that'll work. American Made with Tom Hanks. Ooh, that is a good one. That is a good one.
Welcome back. Nope. Really? I put my AC on. Oh, shit.
The Spitfire scenes in Dunkirk were great, says Waltons. Flying the Navigator is about an alien, though, a flying one, but an alien nonetheless. The Dam Busters, yeah, that was good. Battle of Britain was always good. 7 Days, 6 Nights, or whatever it's called.
I thought you were about to say support your VR headset.
Hurricane, great movie. Colonel Ford says Dunkirk as a whole film was great. The Empire Strikes is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Do you see what I did there? I saw what I did. Passenger. King Lever says, I'm up. I hope you have a safe flight, guys. Good night.
When we take off this time, we should do like altered wing to wing, like a military takeoff.
What was it? There was like the Battle of Britain was good. Mosquito Squadron, I think that was pretty cool.
Roger that.
Samuel Week says, how long will the flight take?
He's probably going to be
Cambridge?
taking off from the west.
Flight of the Phoenix was a classic. Says,
Or left,
most of what I type is sarcasm. Is that sarcasm?
Yeah.
Merlin Flyer says, reach for the sky. Flight of the Phoenix. Yeah, let's look into that. Okay. We're here. And we're
Oh, that's a great movie.
So we're just going to follow on this
Flight of the Phoenix.
down into this lake, and then we'll get to our
That's a true story, you know. Yep. They literally took the plane apart and made another plane out of it.
No, it's genuinely a good movie. Okay, cool. Gabriel Lynn says I'm back, but I'll just watch for this part.
I don't know if they added the guy with the model plane, though.
Airport 1975. I haven't seen that. But I wonder if it's good. Right, okay, machine. Ignition switches on, lights on. Toes on, toe brakes, clear prop. Good start in the engine. Bring our avionics and transponder on, and we need to go to 1200. In you go, you big Jesse. Okay, so bring the choke back in. No lights here from what I can see. Cool.
They remember the old Olympics had that?
We'll be back on
like
Monday.
you
John,
can record your flight.
We'll catch you the next time. Drew says the 6-pack version of the 172 is buggy lately. Anyone having problems with the Garmin and ADF shutting off? Yes, Drew, all the time. It's quite annoying. Okay, let's boogie on out of here, shall we? No particular order, guys. Let's just get airborne and get on our merry way. 633 Squadron were mosquitoes. Ah.
Oh, that would be cool. Yep. Powering up.
Right now, Murph, will this break your sim? I like acting the Egypt every now and again. Bear with me.
Yeah, for some reason it took my plane a second to gear up. 40 knots, 45 knots. Crosswind.
Yes, this is looking
Nice.
nicer. We're going for the winter theme. What's that done to performance? It doesn't really like it. Eek.
Oh, yeah,
Go with snow.
5 minutes, 25-minute flight.
PC Sailor says, good evening, flying to my hometown. Nice.
We gotta go east.
Classic Canadian.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, we gotta go south. And circle around and meet up with everybody. Yeah. Jump on that mountain.
I'm singing Christmas songs looking at that. Elephant Mountain in the background. Cool.
Right behind you.
Andy Shaw's here. Good evening to you. Malik 1660 says it's not classic. I see zero moose. Who let this moose loose about this hoose? Andy Shaw says just joined. Are you at the end of the flights? This is our last one.
You're 6.
Usually runway, it's hard to see. Okay.
It helped that I put down my. I must have hit my flaps by accident. Yeah.
Don't mind us. Airborne.
Oh, that's nice.
Antler cow for the Americans. Okay, so we're going to head over this direction. Down to the kind of canyon again, and then we'll ramble on back. Let's check out some snowy scenery, shall we?
We can turn around, circle back.
What do you guys think?
UFOs.
Postcard pretty.
Do it all the time.
This is the Savage Cub.
It's weird because I put in C. Wait a minute. I put in CYKA.
Someone says you got to see the airport when on approach. I don't know. Challenge accepted.
Pulls up the map so fast, and usually a flight leader is supposed to. They tell you, okay, turning 205 here, but he just kind of does it, and then everybody a couple seconds behind.
Gup Slayer has become a member. Many thanks, Gup. Really appreciate the support, my dude. Thank you so very, very much. I hope you're enjoying all these streams. It is my absolute pleasure.
Oh, that's cool.
Sitting where I'm sitting. Malik says, where are we flying? We just took off from Cache Creek in British Columbia, and we're heading over to Kamloops. Pearl Harbor, says Steve 35. Yeah, that's a good one. Hello, peoples. Annalisa says, hope everyone has their warm coats and scarves on. Thermal underpants required.
Yeah, one of the people I work with was telling me about their kid was doing the Zoom thing for class, and they had all the students up on the screen, and all of a sudden she said you saw a guy walk behind the kid with a big Jack Daniels bottle in his hand, and it was like freaking 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm right behind you. Guess we're following the river.
Well, if there's going to be a screenshot, better be now. Annalisa says, ugh, images of me dad's long johns on the rad. Adrenaline Merch, many thanks for the follow, my dude. You're very welcome along. Happy Friday to you.
It's weird because I don't even see Murph.
Hope you're having a good one, dude. This place looks fantastic.
Come out of the sun again, diving again. Oh, there's Murphy. Watch, I'm gonna do a flyby right in front of his wing.
Sam 31 is here. Hey guys. Adrenaline Max.
Oh yeah, it's a couple seconds. I'm watching myself do my loop.
Sam 31 says, you rule, Murphy. Can we get a woo? Woo. Steve 35 says, let's go fishing.
Yeah, I just saw. I saw my loop on his screen. Juliet 309, right after the song. Oh, nice. And if you were Janet, you should put paint your plane white with the red stripe down the center, like the ones that go to Area 51.
Samuel Week says, tell us a joke, Murph.
Oh shit. Yeah, my usually tail number is November 6182 Golf. That was actually the number from the A2A aircraft that I was using on the FSX, and I was saying it so much that I just keep on using it all the time.
Sam's a former pilot. Cool. Annalisa says, gonna scratch Murphy rules, okay, into the desk with my compass. Do you remember that? And your protractor and compass. They were like lethal weapons we used to have. Think about it. Acute and obtuse angles never were the same after that. More dad jokes.
Yeah, that Neil's thing is pretty cool though. It's like VR chat, but so much. I mean, it's basically there's not a ton of people on it because I don't know, people just like to go and just
does it take to
play.
drive an ambulance?
But the Neos is for
one to drive it, and the other
if you
one
like to
go,
build things.
Me, ma, me, ma, me.
I've only been playing for like a week.
You've heard it here first.
I had a lot of people help. Yeah, I had a lot of people help me, so I learned a lot. And I actually found some models on the internet with bones that I was able to import and actually use them as a character, as an avatar.
Perception, everything looks the same. I imagine it's incredibly difficult flying in the snow.
Yep, I was just gonna sneak up underneath you and then come up in front of you. I wish my POV freaking worked up. Cause you know how the military guys do, the fighter pilots, they fly underneath each other to check for damage.
It's like flying in the desert. I know, right?
The scenery in this thing's absolutely beautiful.
But it is very pretty. Hey, how's it going?
There's Mando Rick. He's actually the guy nice guy. He actually was the guy that gave me the Plan G.
Bit of wing waving activity. I approve.
Come back. Let's see if I can get up on his left or right wing and wave to him. What's good is a lot of people that fly. Some of the people are the same. Yeah.
So here's one for you. What does a train have? It doesn't need, but it can't go without it. What does a train have that it doesn't need, but it can't go without it?
Ah! What's man-made? And what's man-made is made of wood and you only use it once.
BC Sailor says, approaching a small town of Shona at the end of Kamloops Lake.
See, what's man-made... Nice. Oh, wait, no, what's man-made, you only use it once, and when you're using it, you don't know it.
No, it needs them. What does a train have? It doesn't need it.
Coffin.
But it can't go without it. Andrew Noble says, guard. Nah, it doesn't need a guard. It can go without a guard. Colonel Fork says passengers, as does Tibber BXX. Well, it can go without passengers. A driver, a conductor, it can go without them.
Yeah, I pulled up into the group and I just make a little S-turn to get back into the group.
It doesn't need, but it can't go without it. I say, young Murphy, I believe you have stumped the audience for tonight. Beta.
The caboose. She had a big caboose.
Admiral Ted says, Murph, are you streaming over the weekend or doing a community flight? Not sure yet. Mount Viking says, a caboose? No. You can go without a caboose. Cargo? No, I can go without cargo. I think I've stumped you. Finally. Speed? It doesn't need speed. Doors? No, I can go without doors. Colin Smith asks, any idea if gliders will be added to the game? Will we go to find some thermals to fly in and hear the variameter? Maybe a third-party mod? Yeah, maybe. Jimmo says the whistle? No, they can go without the whistle.
The whole group?
Someone behind the wheels? No, we can go without them as well. What does a train have? It doesn't need it, but it can't go without it. Murphy, you've broken the internet.
I think this would be breaking FAA rules. Oh, that's right,
Nope.
yeah.
Not a destination, not a
How
driver.
do they fly in Canada?
Not windows.
Yep.
And the gas thing is, right? I have my face cam turned on. And you're all trying to get the... you're all trying to get the answer. And I know you're all sitting there and y'all have a face like this. Admiral Ted.
I'm right behind Specimen.
Promote that
What the
man.
hell is a Specimen? A Spaceman.
But did you know it, Admiral Ted, or did you have to... You
A
Google
chimp.
it.
What the hell is
The
a
answer
chimp?
is indeed noise or
A
sound.
chimpanzee.
It has it, it doesn't need it, but it can't really go without it. And with that, everyone goes, oh. It's hilarious.
Noise, yeah. Or noise.
I agree, that was a good one. Tune in next time for another question quiz. Question quiz. It's quiz time. Admiral Ted, I applaud your genius. Annalisa says, stay in that. Scarlet for you, what do you like? Samuel says, some electric trains are nearly silent. Yeah, but they're not fully silent. Look at this state of the
Answer
scenery.
was noise. Yeah.
Audible tut. Good one. Says Andy. He googled it. Come on. No. I approve of Admiral Ted's genius. I have nothing to declare, only my genius. The dart is noisy even when
I
it's
feel
not
like
going
dipping my
anywhere.
wings
The
and
dart
they
is
like,
noisy when it's
make
soft.
me a stop.
Admiral
How
Ted
use
says,
this? How do you
"However,
use
race,
the
on two
in-screen
brain teasers,
picture
you pick a
shots?
few
Is
things.
that like
Admiral Ted, we
F12 or
must
something?
collaborate. A VA would be awesome. Ivan
I got
says,
you.
thanks for tonight's stream, Two Tone. Got to go to my son is playing rugby union in Australia, which kicks off at 0600 UK time. Nice. Best of luck to your son, Ivan. And many thanks for joining us here tonight. And we'll hopefully see you on the next one. Murphy has the runway in sight.
At our 11 o'clock. That's like a straight in approach.
Is it O'Ganigan? Or O'Ganigan, yeah. Like, it's a few dozen miles south of Kamloops. It's equally as gorgeous. Wow.
See, what's weird is I'm looking at Murphy's stream and I do see him in a Cub,
absolutely accurate,
but on in game I see him in a totally different airplane. I don't.
731 says need more
weird.
distance with landing for two-tone. Yeah, guys, so we're spacing. I suggest you all do like one fly over the base and then come back in and land. Just gives me enough time to get down there and set everything up for our landing. Want to thank you all for stopping by tonight. It's been one of the good ones, and I have to say this is by far the best scenery I've seen in Microsoft Flight Sim so far. Absolutely amazing stuff, and some of the best flying I've seen from our group. Incredible stuff. Okanagan. Paddy Shaw says, have you seen any trains in the sim yet? No, Tony, what happened? Where you going, Murph?
So I think I'm going to fly left and then come back around the runway.
Plastic Gamer says, what part of British Columbia are you in? So we're coming into a place called Kamloops.
Read him.
CYKA, Charlie Yankee Kilo Alpha. Sonia says, I've been watching this stream since Vancouver, and all the scenery is incredible. It really is. We shall return here. Admiral Ted says, sent you a PM on Discord. Many thanks, dude. We'll check it out in a bit. For those of you watching on YouTube, thanks a million. Really appreciate it. If I get time over the weekend, I'll try another stream. If not, we will be back on Monday as normal. For all you guys watching over on Twitch, immediately after this stream, we're going to jump over to Catstrator.
We're going to be landing on runway 9, it looks like.
He's streaming Microsoft Flight Sim as well. If you guys know who he is, you know what to expect. If you don't know who he is, another kind of chilled out streamer. Great fun. Cat is from up the neck of the woods in Boston.
Yeah, like I said, it's so weird.
And I tend to watch his stuff quite a bit, so be sure to stick with us. We'll raid with whoever we have. It's always fun to raid on Twitch. Andy Beeson UK says, hello YouTube.
Yeah, I see you.
Of all the viewers we have on YouTube, I don't know if you guys are aware of Twitch, or do you bother with Twitch? It's kind of cool. Andy Beeson, you are the multiest of multitaskers. Face cam on for dramatic effect. So I have to rig like maybe a sound effect to that. Make it sound like your man from the Big Brother, or Big Brother. And now, no, I can't do it. Annalisa says, Twitch rules. Okay. Admiral Ted says, Tutor Murphy, where or are you in the Air Corps? No, I live there though. Samuel Weeks wants butter on bread. Let's see how this turns out, shall we? Yeah, Twitch is cool.
I see you.
Twitch.
I'm watching the
I like
stream.
YouTube as well. They've come such a long way when it comes to streaming. I love the idea though that you can kind of bring your viewers to other channels instantly. Jeffrey Bennett is here. Hey Murph. He says it's hanging well. Thanks. It's about 1,500 feet, but soon to be a good landing. How are you keeping, Jeffrey? The flight sim boy is here. How's it going? Happy Friday, dudes. Now, I imagine I'm not landing at the active. Well, it's active now. There's probably someone else up here going, and who's your man trying to land? I will say it's difficult enough to see the runway. Okay, you can see the outline where the snow has stopped.
No, power up, power up.
No, steady now. Behave yourself.
It's alright, you're still good angle.
So let's see what we can do here. This is going to be a little bit harder to land. It's hard to judge kind of where the runway exactly is. One notch of flaps. Another notch of flaps. Keep it on the centre line here, Murph. Easy does it. Watch for the flare. Mind your stall speed.
He's just landing right now
Here
for me.
Is. Little bit of a bounce, but we'll take it. And we're down. Right, quick escapade of the runway to catch the dudes coming in.
That's what I did when we did that really short landing in Ireland last week.
Okay.
I stalled the plane out, put full flap, stalled it out, and literally just put it right down the edge of the runway.
Igniter's off. We continue flying. Okay. Now bear with me, guys. Turn on our traffic tags. On. Apply. Back.
Yeah, I'm still in here. Yep.
Haha, we have this camera working again. Bear with me now, guys. Uno momento numero uno.
Maybe we should try to land both side by side. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Hide my mush out of the way.
You would land external?
The runway is open.
Oh, all right.
Garlic butter. BC Sailor says tree shouldn't be there. That's a pity.
I see you. We're pretty even.
Still looks decent though.
That. Turning base right now. We got Specimen. There's a couple guys that are still out there. Alright, starting my turn. I'm coming in right in behind Specimen.
Here comes Tarpon. The approach looks good. A gentle hover. Nicely done.
Oh yeah.
We can see Colonel Fork in the distance as we have Walton's coming in.
Pulling power back now. And I'm at 100, dropping to
Here comes
80.
the Colonel. And we have Madge. It's all bumpy. You got this, Colonel. Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot.
As he rambles in.
I might do a little might do a little turnaround, little circle.
Here comes the formed meteor, 48.
There we go. Okay, I dropped my speed down quite a bit.
Snow.
I got this guy. Yeah, I got this guy right underneath me. Yeah, I tried to go long, but I had to do that turn to slow myself down.
He changed it to Phil. It's the little things. Here comes Kenny, and this guy's going to kill Kenny.
Oh damn!
Here comes Belbro, Como, and Speedo. Ah, nicely done, fellas.
Nice.
Here comes Mountain Biking Rules. The Chassis Man.
Yeah.
Next Nutter.
Oh, I see you're playing.
Well, if this one doesn't get your toes tapping, Spaceman 11 inbound.
It's literally weird, but I see you're playing like up in the air, like 5 feet. The air, well, a couple of people's planes are like floating in the air.
There's a little bounce. Oh, and Risk inbound.
Roger. You can have a barbecue like right here, right by the runway. That looked nice. I saw it on the at the lay too on the stream. I saw you come down, and then I was like right down next to you. But there was so many people coming in.
Prefontaine 4 inbound. C63 is mowing the lawn.
Yeah, my thing popped up. Yeah, like I literally see you like 3 feet up in the air. But I see a couple people like that, like the what is it? The caravan that's over there. The hell is that? He's like 2 feet up in the air.
Put it down! Put it down! And he's down. Papa Joe B is in. Travel is in. Herbie is in.
Hey man, gas is money.
Well, there we have it. Another crazy night. Great fun. Holy moly, look at the amount of you.
Yeah, this is damn Oshkosh.
There's a sight to behold. Alright guys, well I gotta say thank you all so very, very much for joining. For those of you on YouTube, we're going to be hopefully back again on Monday. We will be back again on Monday. For those of you on Twitch, we'll be back on Monday as well. But we're going to jump over to Catstrader's stream in a jiffy, so if you would like to hang on for that, we'll do a raid, because raids are fun on Twitch.
I might take a break and get something to eat.
I just want to say thank you all so very, very much for all your continued support, all the subscribers to the channel, the subscribers and members on the channel, all the donations and everything, all the follows, and for all the likes. Thank you all so very, very much. I really enjoyed myself tonight, guys. The chat was great fun. The scenery was just
the scenery is absolutely beautiful amazing. In this.
And yeah, don't forget, we're also on Discord, as the link goes in. So yeah, that's
he never opened up the public thing. Friday. That's funny.
So until next time, thanks a million, and yeah, see you soon. See you guys.
Oh god, it would have been really bad. Yep, I'm watching. Oh, let me get you the, hold on, let me get you that, program. Alright, let's see, hold on, I'm going to put it on my Google Drive. Put it on, let me go to Google. Oh, sweet. Is that us right there? Oh, that's the two of them. Yeah. Sweet. just send you a friend request because I can't send you anything with foreign friends. That link I just sent you, that's Plan G. Is that link working? Yeah. Damn it. Okay, let me paste it again. There it is. Okay, and now... One second. And then... And then that one. So basically what you do is you install the Windows Desktop Runtime. I don't know why, because I thought we had it already built into Windows. But you install that first, and then just, you know, unzip the Plan G somewhere in a folder where you want, and then you got the exec file there. I made a shortcut on my desktop, and you click it. You start up your sim, and then on your Plan G, you just click connect, and you'll see your plane right on the map. I always liked it because, you know, you can actually, like, when you can actually follow